Hello everyone, welcome back here for the final 9 holes of the 2025 Doodah Open. This is Jordan Shafer. I've got Logan Harpool here with me. Logan, how you feeling?
I'm doing all right. I'm looking forward to watching 9 more holes.
We got 9 more holes here at Herman Hill. This tournament was presented by Air Capital Disc Golf Club. And we got Heiser Knots sponsoring the Oak course, and Ducks Flying Discs sponsoring the Herman Hill course. Our tournament directors, got to give them a shout out for all the work. Matthew Skrenick, Jimmy Yeager, Sean Aiton on the T-Cam, Lucas Deal on the Catch Cam, and the best drone operator in the area, Kendra Deal, bringing us all the drone previews.
Six-digit PDGA number, but a 4-digit rating. It's been a good weekend for me. Looking to cap it off here. Canaan Ramey, young stud out of Oklahoma, 955 rated. You can see the seeds of greatness all over his game, though. I mean, he is smooth with both spins and a good putt. Nolan Ramser, 1003 rated out of Wichita, putting together a solid round as well. And rounding us out, Keehnan Ford. Keehnan got a little, I think, what he would consider a slow start on the front 9, so he's looking to get it going here in the back. Battle for some position and some cash.
All right, hole 10 is brought to you by OneSource Technology. You need IT help for your business? Reach out to OneSource Technology. Hole 10, we got a par 4. I kind of like this hole, but maybe it's because I throw forehands. It's a dog leg right, so the first shot you want to throw over this short tee pad here, land in the clearing past these trees, and then if you're farther right, you can throw a backhand hyzer to the pin, or if you're farther left, throw the forehand. Just need to beat this last tree and get up there and get your putt for birdie. Keehnan wastes no time. He's throwing high over all the trees. See where that thing ends up. He's in the middle. He's in the clear. He's good to go.
He's charging up that box. I don't know why I tried that. That's not my game. Tried to do something cool, and that's what you get. Just throw it to the short pad.
Nolan going the lower forehand route. Little ground play. Yeah, that's just fine. Keehnan trying to match Nolan just a little higher.
That's fine. I think he made the corner. This is trusty enforcer again, trying to get it to work right. And that's all right. And for what I think was a pretty trash tee shot, that's okay. I got a putt.
Man, he's got a lot of trust in that turnover shot.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good shot for having to contend with that T sign and the tree. Very uncomfortable.
Nolan with a wide open forehand here. And just got it turned. That's going to carry a ways. And I do believe that found the out-of-bounds concrete over there. There was a sneaky headwind. I don't know if he turned that or if it just got stood up, but you can see those trees starting to wiggle a little more than they have in the past. That easily could have done it.
I think it was a combination of both, but a good shot there, Keehnan.
Keehnan got a good read.
Oh.
And there's that wind just holding that up in the air. Nolan for the par save. Just short. I have this one for birdie. That's frustrating. good putt for Canaan. Good comeback putt. I didn't realize he went that far past. And we're off to hole 11. Hole 11 brought to you by Knockwood Park. Rated one of the 5 best courses in Kansas. Technical, beautiful. It's worth a trip.
If you like tight lines, man, it's the place to go.
Hole 11, 378 feet. You have a sand berm that you need to clear. After that, if you clear it with any speed whatsoever, you're going to have a putt. But the berm you want to clear is this one we're flying over right now. Everything's sandy, so you're not going to get a whole lot of skip. This is one of the few holes that everything is sand. Go through with a fairway driver or even more, cresting that hill, and you'll be fine. The problem is you got low ceiling to contend with as well. That's a good shot from Keehnan if it finds some stability. But it held the turn a little long. He's putting, but as soon as you crest that hill, you want a hyzer.
So what's that you're throwing there?
That's Chameleon Enforcer, and if it's higher, it's good. You can't pound it into sand and expect it to keep going. That's closest to good we had.
Yeah.
If that caught any bit of an edge instead of landing flat, it was going to be really good. But he's got a putt.
Just a little more inside.
He looks pretty disgusted with that. And rightfully so. He's got the power to get there and then some.
The upshot can be tricky on this hole, just trying to navigate all those trees and low ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
But usually you'll find a way to scramble and get up there. No problem.
Well, I feel like this is another when you practice it, you're going to throw it till you throw it good and pick them up and go putt. So you're not practicing those upshots ever. Good little catch throw there from Canaan. Keehnan, the only one with a legitimate putt.
Oh. Yeah. That was close. I'll give you a guess. How many birdies do you think we're on this hole?
Give me 2.
2 people?
2? Was that right?
0. There were no birdies. It's a hard hole to access. There's a lot of stuff in the way.
Figured someone would get squirrely and get through there, but guess not.
Hole 12, you have to throw across this out-of-bounds pond area marked between the sidewalks. A lot of people will throw just over this berm here with a forehand and trying to get it stable out, skip somewhere between these trees, one of these gaps. Give yourself a look. It's hard to get there. Depending on the day, it looks like Keehnan's going to go up over the top with a backhand. That's also a route. Oh, that looks a little more turned than maybe he wanted.
I think that's what the shot has to do.
Oh, he ended up long. Okay.
But yeah, not quite that much. Yeah, that wasn't good. I'm way back. I'm behind a tree.
Were you trying to get there?
No, I'm just kind of trying to beat the hill and then pitch up and take a par.
So that's a pretty good shot, but he's still going to have to pitch up there for his 3.
That's the one there. I think that's as good as you can throw the forehand. Did you get much closer?
I did not.
And we did determine that Keehnan never crossed inbound, so he's having to re-tee here. and that's what it's supposed to do. And I don't think he was too upset about it. I think he recognized that's the mistake he made.
Oh,
What do you have to say about that one?
the tree is not the basket.
Yeah, I jump putted it right into the biggest, thickest tree I possibly could. Just throw the upshot, dude. It was a distance that it's not a full throw, but it's probably not a jump putt. And yeah. Remember when I said I didn't want to do anything dumb? Yeah. What a way to bogey.
I think you might be allowed to do one dumb thing.
A great putt.
That's a good bogey save.
Yeah. Yeah, but you never want to do that.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
Whatever.
Couple pars, couple bogeys.
Grab a couple Skittles and I'll see you on the next hole.
So we had 2 birdies on the day for hole 12. Smitty and Nick Gordon again.
Hole 13, sponsored by Heiserknots. Speaking of Smitty, supplying your disc golf needs, reach out to Chris Smitty Smith today. Hole 13, we get to let it fly a little bit here, really for the first time. 573 feet. It's par 3. I think it was adjusted to a 4, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was adjusted one way or another.
Okay.
I think at one point it was a 4.
I would call it a par 4. Second hardest hole of the day. That's a little shocking. But it's definitely a 2-shot hole. You can see people go left side for a right-handed player and throw a flex backhand that gets further. But I've never seen anybody to this. Most people are going to do what Canaan's doing here, hyzer it in front of those and have an upshot.
The one mistake is turning it into the road if you try and put too much on it. Usually as long as you put hyzer on it, you're going to be good.
That is as far as you can throw a hyzer on this hole. I mean, that thing didn't get to
Smushed.
flat at all.
I thought he wanted me to play good on his camera for one.
Keehnan whipping one out there. It's going to be fine. It's shorter than Nolan, but it's there.
Yeah, you'll like that one.
Yep. Sneak it in front. And I think the more right you are, as long as you're not in the trees, the more you're actually looking at it. Man, was I the shortest one? I must have been. Oh, well. Left the upshot short, but it's up there.
It's because you're the oldest one on the card.
Ah, man, that hurts. Canaan and I whacking the same tree, but like I said a little bit ago, it's right there. Keehnan, I think, trying to dunk these at this point. And Nolan jump putting.
Yeah.
Why not?
It's a nice luxury to have, to jump putt on a 573-foot hole.
For sure.
Dang, that's
Big
a good putt. So it looks like they're putting these in as a par 4 here. I don't know. It's kind of a tweener hole.
I've bogeyed it in the past. I've put one in the road before. And it...
Is this a star frame?
Oh, it is.
That card went full constellation. All right, we got hole 14, 396. Basket is down towards the river. Probably this group you'll see a lot of backhand, flat to hyzer shots. Yeah, pretty straightforward backhand hole for these guys. Just trying to dunk it in there and get a putt. I guess it's a little trickier today because, again, this would be going in the direction of a little bit of a headwind. I think he's sweating this one a little. Oh, no.
Yeah,
but OB.
I think Nolan and I and Keehnan, we saw the way the headwind stood Canaan up and were compensating appropriately. I think if he'd have seen us throw, he'd have adjusted. That looks the best.
Yeah.
Real good. I've had the luxury of seeing 3 already.
Don't hit the birds. Okay.
We're all good.
Didn't want to witness a murder here.
Nolan pitching up with a Cenas, and Canaan, we really couldn't determine from the tee. You know, watching this back, you can see the video evidence, but we really felt like he didn't cross the line until pretty late. That spot might have been a little too far forward now looking at it, but we honestly could not tell from the tee. We thought he flipped it up really late.
There's that little bit of headwind there.
Mm-hmm. Headwind, and if you've never putted with sand under your feet, it's weird. If you use your lower half at all, at least I think so.
Yeah, it just gives out underneath you.
Yeah. You compensate with your arm, and that's not how you putt.
Well, Logan had a birdie there. There were 3 birdies on the day. Logan Harpool, Brendan Coots, and Bradley McBride.
Only 3, that's surprising. Hole 15, 326 feet, it's right in front of you. You're going to throw up this wide tunnel of trees, and you got 2 to miss at the end. You got a skinny stump with some low-hanging limbs on the right, and then bushy tree on the left. Most people are going to come up short right around in here. You might see one push up to the green. 7th easiest on the day. Not a whole lot of trouble. I'm mad about that because in the past I have not had a slow turning backhand. It's something I worked really hard at to develop, and this was my one chance to show it off. And I burnt it into the ground. Nolan just looked like it just didn't keep turning. I think his power was good. It just held a little straight. That's what it needs to look like.
Yeah, great shot.
Perfect.
Appeared. See if this one gets sneaky. Yeah, that's dancing.
Yep.
Oh, that's an awkward stance there.
Yeah, that's tough.
Hope he was stretching for that one.
Cleaning it up. I'm still disgusted, though. It's a hole that's right in front of you. You don't even really need to bend it right. You can just throw it straight and you'll be okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey,
whoa.
hey. Keep your hands to yourself.
Who wins that scrap, Nolan or Keehnan? I think they're both too nice guys to do that.
I don't know. I feel like Keenan's a bulldog. I wouldn't want to fight him. Yeah, let's check out this real deal here on the drive from Keehnan. Yeah, if you want to see a pretty disc flight, just watch that one on repeat. Hole 16. This is a really tricky par 4. You got a couple options here. You can lay up in front of this OB path. There's a pond and a little creek that runs there that's OB between the sidewalks. And that, or you could try and go over the top and pitch up, but it takes a lot of power to get over the top and clear that out of bounds area. It'll be interesting to see what they do. This is Keehnan trying to go big over the top. It's hard because you can catch those branches and that can drop you straight out of bounds. And it looks like that's what he's running into right there.
I've got no desire to go after this one. I'm going justice, try to throw it to the drop zone, and we'll go across from there.
Nolan doing a bit of the same on the layup play.
This used to be much more attackable, and everything's grown up so much that if you need strokes late in a tight race, it's there. But in these scenarios, it just doesn't make much sense to get hyper-aggressive.
Yeah, so you can lay up and then still be left with a real tight gap. And that looks great. Yeah. That's a great shot.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that really opened up the forehand. Again, I'm going to have to remember that for later. Yeah, that's a good shot.
Mm-hmm. A little shorter than I wanted, but it's there. Keehnan going FD3.
That's from the drop zone, and yeah. Should be able to clean that one up. Nolan gets good spin. That was a good bid. / layup hybrid, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, that was weird. I can't even blame wind or anything. I just straight missed it. And
good 3 there from Canaan.
good par save there from Keehnan after the OB. That drop zone's not as easy as he made it look.
Throw it out of bounds and target the drop zone.
Oh,
Yep. Lucas told me, he said there was 0 spin on that putt, and yep. Once again, doesn't matter how big of a lead there is, you're never trying to do that. 2 to go. Hole 17, sponsored by Discs Unlimited. Check out the website. Been supplying discs for tournaments, clubs, and players since 1987.
they got a good crew there. Just
Hole 17, this is a good one to have down the stretch. Again, if you need strokes 16 and 17 and 18 are great deciding holes, I think. Very attackable. 506 feet downhill, river on the right. No OB left. You just don't want to be over there. You'll dome someone on 18's pad. Trying to push something down to have a jump putt. Few people have the arm to get there. There is a sneaky headwind, though, and the river is very present on the right, so I don't think you're going to see anybody get too wild today, but it's gettable if you're motivated enough.
it's gettable if you have a big arm. It's not in my playbook.
It's downhill. Doesn't take that much, but that's the shape you need. You just need it to hold over a little more and get down before the people on 18.
Smitty's a little gun shy over there. Saw another disc coming in.
I probably should have waited for that to clear if we're going to miss over there. Hudson said, "Hey, Logan, get it there." And I said, "Hey, no." I'm just wanting to be in the middle. And I didn't even throw that hard, but you saw that thing stand up. I mean, that's, if I get after one, I think it's really going to flip. And if I go any more stable, I can't get distance. So this is kind of tricky.
That's a good touch. Yeah.
I wasn't planning on jump putting mine, but after Canaan did, I felt like I kind of had to. I ended up scaring it a little bit. Yeah.
Everybody's up there pretty close there for their pars. Josiah Davenport and Micah Tatro, your 2 birdies on the day. Both of them have plenty of distance.
Yeah.
Well, the winner's not really in question, but I wonder if there's anybody on the chase card shooting hot for that second place, third place finish. We'll have to see here after hole 18. Hole 18 brought to you by Just Send It Disc Dies. Don't miss out on your chance to snag some unique disc dies. Visit the website today. We got the 8th hardest hole on the course to finish out the round, 382 feet. It's an iconic Herman Hill hole because it's a big sandy hill that you got to play up. The basket is on the other side there, and a lot of high shots, backhands, forehands, whatever it is. It's really hard to get all the distance all the way to the pin. A lot of people will land on the top of the hill and give it a jump putt.
It's tough. It's tough to get something turned throwing it nose up, and that's exactly what you have to do here. You don't want to burn into the hill in front of you. It's something you got to practice, specifically on this hole, I feel like. But that's the shape if you're going to do it.
Yeah, hang on.
Hope they didn't skip out of bounds.
I don't see an OB. Must have hung on. That's a good shot there, Keen.
Get over.
There's not quite enough height. That's a common mistake. The line and everything was great. Just needs to be a little higher.
How much of this were you trying to bite off?
I was trying to get there.
Okay.
I thought it would have been cool to birdie the last hole, but just kept it turned a little too long. Got caught up, but I'm far enough to pitch it and go home. That's just fine. The trick here, we touched on it earlier, putting in sand is not something we do often. Ooh, that was right on line. I'm coming out of the jungle up there, but we're all good. Keehnan was safe, so this is for a 2.
Come on. Oh.
Solid putt to finish from Canaan, and something tells me we haven't seen the last of him.
Yeah, I think he'll be around. And there is your champion of the 2025 Doodah Open. I think there will be an interview here. Get a chance to hear from our champion.
All right, everyone. I am here with the 2025 Doodah champion, Logan Harpool. Congratulations, man.
Thanks, man.
So I'm going to tell you that round 1, rain delay, and then you had to play through the rain. Talk to me about playing in the rain. How is that?
Everyone has to do it, so you can't hang your head about it or pout. Everybody's playing in it. I'm a fast player as it is, so I just kind of keep doing what I'm doing. I pop out of my umbrella, get it done, and go. And there's a couple times you have to be content with a raindrop hitting your thumb. It's gonna happen, and if you choose to get mad about it, your round is toast. It happened to me a couple times, but you just keep plugging along. Luckily, I had a hot start, so that it's easy to have a good attitude and be happy when that's happening. But then the sun went down, or the sun came out, and it was just humid as heck, and then I'm in water-resistant pants is the only reason I put those on. So then the back 9 was super hot, but yeah, so was my putter too. So that.
Hey,
that
I was about to make that joke. Dang it, you beat me to it. Yeah, so you played phenomenal. I think unofficially, I looked back on several different years. That might be the highest rated round ever at Oak Park. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. It's tough to say because the layouts changed so much, but I think that one, the one we played, should be the one we play always there, in my opinion. Chant positions, long. And we played that before. I've gone 12 down before at keeper.
2 years ago. I looked
Right.
this up, but it was like 7 points lower.
And I don't know that we played all those long pins.
Yeah.
So this was definitely tougher. That's interesting. That's cool to know.
I think what's even crazier is that was the round in the rain.
Yeah.
So do you think you have an advantage because, you know, your run-up, right, is not a run-up. I mean,
Right.
it's two-step bam. Do you think that helps you in the rain where other people might be concerned about their footing?
For sure. I saw people slip. I don't require a whole lot of friction just because I'm so light on my feet. But even if, I mean, I don't know. I cleared a hole 13 at Oak comes to mind. It was a muddy mess. I just went up and scrubbed a little bit off and thought if I slip, I slip. But I wear knobby shoes in those conditions, so that tends to help. But yeah, definitely. I mean, even here on 18 or some of these pads at Herman where there's sand, I get a little sketched out because even if I'm not in these shoes, I'm in very flat bottom shoes. But yeah, I'm not a fast mover. I don't require a whole lot of planting and torquing.
Yeah, I think that definitely bodes well for you, especially in the elements. Where can we see you play next?
I'm headed to Lenexa, Black Hoof shootout at, what's the name of it? Black Hoof.
Yeah, Black Hoof is the course.
Yeah, yep.
All right.
It's awesome. So I'm headed up there, and then I think Mid-America Open in Columbia, Missouri.
Okay. Are you doing anything outside of disco?
Do a lot of...
Because it's summertime, right?
Yep.
You're not working?
Nope, not working. I treat this as my second job, and I think someday that'll change, and I'll pick something up when this gets a little less important, but I'm having a lot of fun doing what I'm doing right now. So try to get away from this Monday through Wednesday and do other things. I do a lot of fishing, like to golf, and I don't know, like to be outside and move around. I bought a house back in October, so I'm doing stuff around there and staying busy. But
You don't want to talk about your scooter?
I do ride my scooter all over town. I'm a menace during garage sales too. I love going to garage sales and stuff like that.
That's fun. All right, well, dude, congratulations for real.
Thanks. Thanks for hanging out with us.
First Doodah win?
Yeah.
Wow, this is it. Put it in the books. Any sponsors you'd like to shout out?
Just Dynamic Discs. There's I don't know. There's been ups and downs, and I think people are aware of them, but don't listen to everything you hear. They've taken care of me since day one, and they believed in me before a lot of people did, and they continue to support me. And I wish that people knew behind the scenes what really goes on and how good the people there are and how good they've been to me. So thank you to Dynamic Discs.
All right, dude. We'll see you in the next one, and we'll see you back in the studio.
Yeah, so gotta give a shout out to Nolan coming in here in second, Smitty in third, Keehnan fourth. Everybody on that top 10 had a good weekend there. But congrats again, Logan. Good shooting. Thank you all for tuning in for the Disc and Deals coverage. And yeah, like and subscribe. We hope to see you on the next one. Peace out.